Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please like and subscribe. But for today's video is going to be a cooking video. I'm going to be making tacos. So basically I just came back from Food Lion and I have all the ingredients like right in front of me. So the first thing that I use is the taco shell. So I usually get like hard shells and I get soft shell because me and my family, we always eat like both of them. And then I get this little cheap taco seasoning. I think it was like $1 or like less than $1, just because like sometimes I get too lazy to use actual seasonings. And then I have these little tomatoes right here, so I'm gonna cut those up. And I also have green onion. This just like makes it looks pretty, and that's basically it. And then for the meat, I get this regular ground beef right here. Looks like this. I think this expires in like 2 days, so that's why I have to cook it all today. So we usually get 2 packs of meat, and then we used to just do meat, but now we also do chicken with it as well, in case you like we eat like chicken tacos, which is like kind of weird. But yeah, this is what this looks like. It was on sale because they do expire in 2 days, so that's why it says manager's special on it. So yeah, that is everything. And then I also use like other seasonings, but I'm not going to show you guys my entire seasoning cabinet. So yeah, let's just go ahead. I think I'm gonna start chopping up the green onions because that's what I always do first, is like cut everything up and then mix it all together. So this is what they look like. I hate how they look all green and slimy, but yeah. So I'm gonna get my regular knife, and then I have a little cutting board that I've been using forever. But first, when you get these things, you want to like actually like look at them and make sure there's no bugs on them. And then I actually like go ahead and I like wash them too, just because these are roots, like they did come from the ground. So I make sure I like rinse them off at least. It doesn't take me that long to cut up the green onions because I usually cut up like 3 at a time. But for this, like since it is like a lot of meat and I just like seeing a lot of green in the food, I feel like I might use all of the green onion. So yeah, after I cut them, you have the ends right here, but I never cut like all the way to the ends, so I just throw those away. I have my 2 pans over here, so I'm gonna use maybe the big one for the meat. Should I use the big one? The big one for the meat, and then I'm gonna use a smaller one for the chicken, I guess. So by starting out, I just put like a little bit of oil in each pan, just so the chicken doesn't burn. And then I kind of like move it around so that the oil coats the entire pan. And like I always take a knife and I just like cut the meat open like this. But when you're cooking, you should not be mixing your like knives and spoons and all that, especially when you're using like raw meat, because it's like, do you see how nasty this is? Like you don't want that touching your vegetables. It is crazy that like I'm now doing a cooking video, because I haven't done one of these since I like first started my channel, like almost like a year ago now. So if you want to see my old cooking videos, go and like scroll back through my like 70 videos so you can see. So yeah, see, like nasty texture, I hate it. Okay, so I'm gonna finish cutting up the green onion and tomatoes, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so I basically have everything chopped up right now. I already added the little tomatoes and the onion to each pot, as you can see. Like that's how it looks right now. So I'm gonna add the taco seasoning. I add this to the meat only, and then I usually add other seasonings to the chicken. And this is also like a lot of seasoning for like this much meat, so I usually don't use all of it. So yeah, I basically use like 1/3 of the package, and then like that's pretty much it. And then I like throw away the rest because it is like cheap seasoning, so I don't really care if it goes to waste or not. And it's also important that you have like 2 different spatulas for each meat, because this is like raw chicken and raw meat that you're dealing with, so you don't want to like mix and cross contaminate each of your spatulas. Now that I have everything on the stove, I'm gonna go ahead and add my seasoning. So this is where we keep all of our seasonings, in this big drawer right here. So I'm just gonna start adding a bunch of stuff. Always add parsley flakes because they're just for decoration, so it's not like it's gonna add a whole bunch of flavor. Eek. That bottle is empty. And then I have some Dash right here. This is salt free because my dad has high blood pressure. And then I add some paprika for spice. And like the meat already has like seasoning on it because I added like the taco seasoning and everything. But this is just like extra stuff. Because you want the chicken to have flavor too. So I add garlic powder, onion powder, and then specifically for the chicken, I add this little browning sauce right here, just to turn the chicken brown so it's not pale and white, because, you know, add some melanin to it. I'm also gonna add some of this Old Bay seasoning. I've used this pretty much on everything. I'm also gonna add some hot sauce. Okay, so the meat is pretty much done. It looks like this. This is just like the browning sauce that I added. This is what you can see like right there, that liquid that's still in there. And so the chicken looks like that. And then in the meat, I added the other tomato just because I didn't feel like it was enough, so I added another tomato. And as you can see, there's like a bunch of like oil that's like from the meat in there, so you can drain that out or you can just leave it in there. But I don't know, I'm too lazy to drain it, so I just leave it in there and I call it, you know, flavor. So after that, right here, this is what the hard tacos look like. I thought they were gonna be broken, but luckily they all come like packaged in here like this. So what I do is I kind of like put it on top of the toaster just to warm it a bit. I'm pretty sure you can like put it on a pan and put it in the oven, but that's what I do. I just like reheat it on the toaster, and then I do the same with the soft taco. I just kind of like put it over the toaster like that, just to warm it a bit. Or like I've seen people like put it in a pan. That's what they do, like they put it in a pan and then reheat it and flip it over and do all that. But yeah, the meat is pretty much done, so I feel like I'm gonna do like my soft taco with chicken and then my hard shell with the ground beef, and that's pretty much it. You can like add like sauces or anything, salsa, anything like that. So I did forget to buy what is it called? Is it called sour cream? What do you put on tacos? So I do have some sour cream here for the tacos, and then I'm like really weird, so I use Caesar dressing on my tacos, like the one that you use in salad. So I have this fancy one, but I'm gonna save that and actually use it for my salad. So I usually just take like any Caesar dressing. This is a normal one that they have at Walmart and Food Lion, and then I put that like on my taco as like a sauce, because I don't necessarily like salsa, like salsa verde or like pico de gallo on my tacos really. So I kind of just put Caesar dressing just because it adds like a special flavor to my tacos, so that's why I like it. So my taco over here is done being warmed on the toaster. So we're gonna get a plate and start plating so I can show you guys how I like put everything together in my taco. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do my hard shell taco first because I already like took it off the toaster and everything. So the first thing I put in my tacos is cheese. Just like a little layer of cheese, because I know this is what they do in Taco Bell. They put like the cheese at the bottom and then they add the meat and a little bit of lettuce in there. So that's what I'm gonna do. You have lettuce here, and make sure you wash it because last time I didn't wash my lettuce. I found a spider in it and it was like dead, I guess. But yeah, just make sure you wash it. And then I just put like 2 pieces of lettuce in there and call it a day. And this is my other taco. And then I'm gonna add cheese to this one. For some reason I always put cheese on the bottom, and then like when you put the meat on top, since it's like hot, it'll like melt the cheese that's already there. And what I hate about soft tacos is that you can't really add a lot of meat in there because like it is like super small. That's why you have to eat a lot so you can get full from it. So I added my chicken in there, and I decided to put a little bit of meat in there as well, just like fill it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna add more cheese. And more cheese on top. Then I think I'm gonna add more lettuce. Then I go ahead and take my Caesar dressing. It's like you don't want a lot so that it's like overpowering the meat, but just like a tiny bit. And my baby soft taco. This is pretty much the finished product. It looks like this. It might look crazy, y'all, but this is what I call good. And then like my little hard shell. But yeah, that was it for this video. I'm gonna go eat my food, watch some Twitch streamers, I guess. So thank you guys for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.